Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Paterson, back again with a new video, and today I'm doing a review, which is something that I don't normally do, but because you guys were asking about the video that I created, whether a MacBook Pro 2017 Retina is the best laptop or computer for a graphic designer, I thought I would just go and do a full-on review of what I think about the product. I've had it since January, so it's been a good few months now, and I've got a good sort of understanding of the good parts and the bad parts and everything else in between. So check it out. So the first thing I love about the 2017 edition of the MacBook is that it's so thin. It is ridiculously thin. It's made of aluminium or aluminum for anyone who's American. So it is metal, very robust, and it is very nice to hold. It's cold most of the time, which is something that I like when my products are made of metal. It makes me feel like it's nice. I don't know why, I just love that metal glass feel. I went for the space gray edition with the top specs of the MacBook Pro, and I have to say it is really quick. The design of the MacBook Pro isn't unique though, however it has got a lot of different changes inside it and on the outside, but it's nowhere near a unique laptop. The biggest change that you'll feel when using this is the keyboard. The keyboard is really tactile, and that's because they changed the actual switches in the keyboard to one of those butterfly switches, which means that it has got more of a chance of breaking and dust can get in there. It's difficult to take the keycaps out, but you can. But I actually really like the keyboard because they've actually created each key slightly bigger and in a better position, if you haven't realized already. So it means that you're more accurate when you're typing. I also like this because I use mechanical keyboards when I'm gaming or using mechanical keyboards when I'm typing, but typing on this MacBook Pro new keyboard is an absolute breeze, and it feels amazing and stops writing fatigue or wrist fatigue. Another major difference that you will see straight away is the lack of USB 2 and USB 3 ports. Now this isn't a bad thing. I was around and I got the iPhone 10 when everyone was complaining about the headphone jack not being there. I didn't really mind. Google Pixel made like a huge video advertising campaign about how they're, got the head jack still, but now they don't have that jack. Technology moves on, and what you'll find instead of the USB 2 ports and USB 3 ports is the USB-C ports, all 4 of them, 2 on either side of the laptop, and you can charge on either of those, and it charges through USB-C and it's very quick. Now you may be thinking, Will, if you're a creative and you do videos, how do you put your SD card in there? Because another big change is that it's got no SD card or HDMI connectivity. Well, I bought this little thing called the Hyperdrive. It's about £80 on Amazon. It is ridiculously overpriced, but it's cheaper than getting all those dongles, and what it has is like these 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB 3 ports, a micro SD card reader, an SD card reader, and you can charge on here and do whatever you need to do. So I just plug it into the side and it works, and you can see it's got 2 USB things there. Makes it a lot easier for me to work with. But I must say it's not actually much of a bad thing having USB-C. I actually like it because in the future all my hard drives and all of my products will have USB-C in, and everything will be USB-C, from charging to putting your monitor in. USB-C is everywhere. Another thing that I love but some people hate about the new MacBook Pro 15-inch specifically is the huge trackpad. It is huge now. I don't know why it's so big, but I love it, and I don't know why I love it. I think it just looks better on there and feels better. And of course there's no physical buttons there. It's actually using taptic sensors in there, and it will give you feedback through those taptic things, just like the new iPhone 7. When you got that, it wasn't a real button. This is especially great for me because I plot a lot of anchor points on Adobe Illustrator, and that means that I click a lot. So that means it's not going to break as easily or at all because it's not a physical button. Another one of my favorite features of the MacBook Pro is Touch ID. Now I love Touch ID. Of course I don't have it now because I've got the iPhone 10, but Touch ID makes it so easy just to log into your laptop, and also just to pay for things through Apple Pay through your laptop. It's so ingenious. It's great. Another feature that everyone is a bit divided on at the minute is the touch bar. The touch bar has replaced all of the play functions and all the function keys and escape and stuff like that. It's just a piece of OLED glass on there with a nice bit of texture on there. Now the only thing that Apple are really marketing it to really is their own products and emojis. I don't really care about the touch bar. If I had the option of getting one without the touch bar and a 15-inch model, I would have got one because it'd been slightly cheaper. But it's still nifty to have. It's still pretty decent. It's not the best best thing in the world, but I can understand Apple are trying to innovate, but that is not innovation, that's just sticking a screen on a keyboard. Don't get me wrong though, if you have Adobe programs like Illustrator or Photoshop or Premiere Pro or After Effects, a lot of those programs have functionality in the touch bar as well, so you won't go amiss with them, and some of them are quite nifty. So when I bought this laptop, it was for filming in America and editing in America and traveling around and just doing work wherever I needed to be, and it was to replace my old 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina from 2012 or 2013. Now, something that I love about the MacBook is the screen. It is amazing, it just looks nice. I love the OS of Mac as well, but I am getting a PC, don't worry, a video coming soon. But something that I'm really frustrated with the MacBook Pro is that it gets dirty so easily. Now, I'm in this office here and there's sometimes some dust around. Dust will literally get under the keyboard so much, and sometimes it stops the keys from working, which is annoying, and I've only had it since January, and this place isn't that dusty, it's just normal. And another gripe that I have with the MacBook Pro is that you've got to be really careful not to knock it anywhere, like super careful, because those edges on the MacBook Pro are going to get dented. Now, for some reason there is a slight indentation on my laptop from, I don't know what it is, it must have been like a small, like the tiniest pebble got underneath, like where it flaps down underneath the screen, because there's a tiny little dot there and it's super annoying. I try to wipe it away, then I realized it's an actual indentation, which sucks. I don't know how they're going to counteract that, maybe use a different metal or maybe make it stronger, something like that, something where it's not going to scratch as easily or not going to dent as easily. Of course, my laptop still looks like basically brand new, but I would like it so it would stay that way for a longer period of time. Now, the main part of this review, it works. The MacBook Pro works really well. I got the top spec one, so it's got a lot of functionality in it. It edits video amazingly. The software is awesome. Surfs the web amazingly. You can do really a lot of things on it, and it's super quiet. And that's what I love about it. It's super quiet and it instantly turns on. I just love it. It's so much nicer than my old laptop, even though it isn't that much of a big upgrade. So overall, I love the MacBook Pro, but I just wanted to say I am getting a new PC, and it's an absolute beast of a PC, because a lot of you guys have been telling me, Will, you're too much of an Apple fanboy, and I am. I have all their products. So I thought I would go and get myself a really expensive, really powerful PC. So make sure you stick around and press that red subscribe button for when that video comes out, and to see more videos like this where I talk about tech, design, and everything else on this channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then slap a like on it, as Drama Alert would say, and I'll catch you in the next video. But first, this video is sponsored by Dev Mountain. Dev Mountain is a 12-week UX design course intended to get you a job in the industry. For more information about Dev Mountain and how they can help you get a job in the UX design industry, click the link down below in the description, and also make sure you comment, let me know you've done so. Guys, see you in the next video. Thanks for subscribing. See you later. Bye!